These are 5 people who allegedly sold their soul to the devil. Number 5. Niccolo Paganini, born in 1782, was an Italian violinist, guitarist and composer. He was known for his complex pieces and uncanny musicianship. As word of his talent spread, so did the rumour that his abilities were the result of an unholy pact. Some even said they saw Satan on stage with him, assisting the violinist during concerts. Such claims were so widespread that Paganini was denied final rites and a proper burial upon his death. It took 36 years after his passing before his body was finally laid to rest in his cemetery in Parma, Italy, a great distance from his home in Genoa. Number 4. Giuseppe Tartini is another Italian violinist said to have struck a deal with the devil. The legend goes a dark figure visited Tartini in a dream one night in 1713. It was the devil offering his services in exchange for the musician's soul. Tartini agreed to the pact, after which the devil scooped up his violin and played the most beautiful song. Upon waking, Tartini grabbed his instrument and desperately tried to recreate the song. The result was the Devil's Trill Sonata, which remains one of the most difficult pieces of violin music ever written. Observers who witnessed Tartini play the piece were convinced he must have had otherworldly assistance to be able to perform it so perfectly. Number 3. Anton Rose was a woman from the 15th century who confessed under torture to regular meets with the devil. She's depicted in this image as a witch riding a broomstick. Rose, who came to be known as the Witch of Savoy, claimed that she was in dire need of money. Seeking help from her neighbour, Rose was led to a group of people who convinced her to ask the devil for help. Number 2. Johann Christopher Haseman was a painter who allegedly sold his soul to the devil after the death of his parent. Haseman claimed that he signed 2 documents confirming the pact, one penned in ink and the other in his own blood. As the due date approached, the painter grew worried. In 1677 he sought help from a Catholic priest, who performed an exorcism on the young man. Haseman continued to paint after the exorcisms, creating several pieces that depicted his encounters with the devil. Such works illustrated Haseman's journal entries that described his visions. He died in 1700. It's said that he was frequently visited by the devil and other demonic beings. Number 1. Robert Johnson was an American blues musician from the early 20th century. Legend has it he acquired his musical abilities from a midnight deal with the devil. Born in 1911, Johnson grew up along the Mississippi Delta. As a young man, he yearned for musical greatness, and one night took his guitar to the crossroads in hope of conjuring dark forces. The devil appeared and took Johnson's guitar. He played a few songs and then handed it back, granting the young musician complete mastery of the instrument. This story is said to explain Johnson's extraordinary skill. It also led to rumours that Johnson's drooping eyes spoke of an infernal connection, and that he turned away from his audience while performing to hide the presence of evil. Johnson did little to discourage such tales. For example, he used lyrics like, "Hello Satan, I believe it's time to go." In 1938, Johnson died under mysterious circumstances at the age of 27. Some say he succumbed to syphilis, others poisoning, whereas others contend it was the devil himself collecting his due. So that was 5 people who allegedly sold their soul to the devil. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.